ride here, he's going to stay here, and then he's going to come home. And I think we all have the experience of having a swim club nearby. If you live in this community, you have a swim club near your house. I haven't noticed that anybody has had major complaints about the traffic that's involved with all the other swim clubs that are around. I don't see how it's going to, 4 kids in swimming, I haven't noticed that there's been a major impact. It's just not enough. It's not the same as having a football game. I've never been to a swim meet where there were the same number of people as there have been at a football game. So I don't know how the traffic could really, I understand that there could be an issue with traffic. Our kids have been going back and forth and involved in a lot more traffic and a lot more issues with traffic. I feel like because we couldn't have meets here, we had to drive to Marin 4 times this season just for men's water polo, and it's a 5-hour commitment for our kids. So they leave straight after school. We have to get them out early. We have to drive clear over there. We've been over and they had canceled meets that we've spent 5 hours waiting on bridges and stuff. So to me, the traffic situation will actually be improved because the kids will be staying here versus having to get up and leave and go to Heather Farms or to DVC or to Alkalani's to practice. That they can actually just stay here at the school. And as parents, you wouldn't have to come pick them up in all the traffic and sit and wait and try and get them out. And we have to get the kids out early from school so they don't have to leave at the same time as everybody else to get their meets and practices. So I see it as a positive impact. Didn't laugh at you.
No. I'm not laughing at you. I'm just laughing at what you said. Because we live with the traffic. And
I live with the traffic too. I'm a neighbor.
The fact is that the proposal extends the traffic to 5 o'clock in the morning. Right now.
How many kids do you think are coming at 5 a.m. to practice?
This is a totally different neighborhood because there is minimal traffic. On weekends, currently on weekends, especially Sunday, totally different neighborhood. Minimal traffic. But what this pool seems to will do, it seems, is to extend the hours, that there is an attraction in the neighborhood to bring in more people. It's not a matter of, if you heard I didn't speak negatively against the pool. I spoke negatively against it being a community pool to extend the use of the pool and the amount of traffic and ingress into the neighborhood.
Do you have any idea what time basketball practice all summer long? Just out of curiosity. Whole team came up here every summer. Any idea what time practice started?
They were gone by.
What time did it start in the a.m. is what I'm asking.
About 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock.
6:30. 6:30 a.m. They were quiet. They came up here. They went into
They
practice.
were quiet, yes.
Well, why was the pool any different?
You open it up to the community, who knows who's coming in.
I'm talking about students. I'm not talking about the community.
I think the two of you, I think the gentleman over there agreed for the kids it's a good thing. I haven't heard anybody say it's a bad thing for the kids. I think everybody's for it. I think the main concerns we've heard is about the community and wanting to have a better feeling for what that's going to look like, who is the community. And I get that. I think those are fair questions.
Any more questions or comments about the environmental document that you've seen so far? Okay, well, I appreciate everybody's comments. I really appreciate you, like the gentleman said here, being very orderly and respecting everybody's comments, great questions. And like we said, comment period ends on the 24th. So we encourage you, if you haven't turned in writing comment, so the comments you had tonight were taken down and will be part of the report, final report. But if you did speak and you still have some comments to say, please send me an email with your comments and I'll forward them along to our consultants. And with that, I really appreciate everybody's time and thank you so much for coming.
May I just say one more? I'm sorry, I want to make it clear that I'm in support of the school having a pool. I'm just requesting that the district work on the operational plan. And I would like to say that as a neighbor here, I think starting having traffic at 5 o'clock is a lot earlier than 6:30 or different sport, that would be great.
Can I say one thing before everyone leaves today? What we're trying to do is, tonight was about the CEQA document. Everyone kind of focusing in on that. Monday, we'd like to gather everyone that's interested together, kind of talk about some of the non-CEQA documents and the conditions of use that came up tonight. So we'd like to see everyone back out here Monday at
7.
Is everyone aware about that? Everyone here aware that we're going to try to do this Monday at 7?
Library.
I just want to make sure everyone's aware of that.
Will that address more directly?
Absolutely. Obviously they are, but that's, we can address some of those things, but obviously they are, but it is quite a distance. You know, and I don't want to answer for Mr. McMorris on how they run, but that's quite a distance usually. And then I think for football, you probably want to keep some of that focus in that area when you start getting many people moving across the campus. That sometimes becomes more of a nuisance in a much broader area. That would probably be hard to control.
No, I was seeing. I was going to stand up there.
I need to walk like 4 hours.